Okay. Hey there, gang. Patrick King here again, coming to you live from Columbus, Ohio at the Equine Affair, joined once again by my good friend Wendy Murdoch, and you guys are in for a treat because Wendy's planning on beating me up today. So tell me what we're going to do, Wendy.
So, one of the things I wound up doing after discovering Surefoot for horses is I realized Surefoot was great for riders. I kind of got there backwards, started with the horse and went to the rider. So I've set up my Surefoot either trail of torture or balance trail, depending on how you want to call it. And I've set up a whole bunch of obstacles. Some of the Surefoot pads are in here, and then there's others that are specific for people. I wouldn't put a horse on them, but we're going to put them on. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you go through the trail by yourself. I'm not going to interfere, and I have to keep my mouth shut. That's the hardest part for me. Okay? And then we're going to see what happens when we go through again. And I don't want to give the secret away, so we're going to have the cameras back up carefully so that they're at the end of the trail. And what you're going to do is just stand up. And you're just going to stand on this pair of pads.
Square.
Yep, just going to put on each one. Or you're just going to stand there for a moment. And then you're going to go to the next one. Okay? So each one is a little different, right? So the idea is that we're giving your feet lots of different impacts. Okay? Next one. Because in the end, just like the horse, how your foot meets the ground and how it meets the stirrup is going to determine how well balanced you are.
Right.
Okay? So go to the next one. It's got a little angle, but not really.
Because it's not.
And so those of you watching, just notice if you see a repeating pattern as it continues through the trail. Next one. So I'm not in a good position to see that, but you guys are in a great spot. And if I can't say what I see because it'll start changing. Yeah, exactly. Next one. Next one. And he's got his boots that is run on their heels, so this could get interesting.
Good.
Next one.
Oh my.
Yeah. So anything you feel unsafe on, you can step right off. Okay? Yeah. So it's not
My
about
next
trying
trick.
to like tough it out.
I'm going to tough it out. Are you kidding me?
Okay, next one. Okay. And then finally the last one. Yes, and you notice that he took a big breath when he got on the last one, and that's why I have it there, is that, when we've been unstable and then we get back to the ground, we recognize that. So here, just like a horse, he's been on these unstable surfaces, and then you put him on something that feels more secure, that nice big breath. All right, so now
I'm just glad I didn't fall the first time through.
we're going to start back at the beginning again, okay? Good call. I'm just going to straighten this up a tiny bit. All right. Now, okay, just see if you can restart it. The same thing. Oh, you're still going? Mm-hmm. Right. So we'll just have to keep going.
So that's the reason you don't work for them.
Well, I fixed the internet here, and so it's the yellow button.
Oh.
You're on, what are you running on?
I'm on.
Yeah, so I think we're going to switch over to that. Are you back up at all?
Just trying to connect.
Okay. All right, so we're just going to keep going. So now step on this chair pad here. Okay. Okay. Next. Fell off your horse.
I did.
Next. And it's really right through that shoulder.
Yes.
Right? I'll just come on this side, make sure it's not next. Here we get more stable, right?
Right.
So you notice that there's a break there. Like I could take him there, but at a certain point, he's going to run out. Next, which becomes more obvious. And this is string out, right?
Right.
Because your habit of absorbing emotion is limited. You can only go so far. And that's when you hit the break point, you've got nothing left. You've got no recourse. You want to
Right.
Okay? So as I change the surface that you're on, something more stable, you can do that for a while, but you still going to make a break point. And you'll notice that his pattern is the same every single time.
Oh, jeez.
Okay? If I come from this side, that pattern of throwing the shoulder back and dropping down.
Only looks good on black and camo.
Yes.
Right? Throws the shoulder back, and then he's going to reach a break point. You can only go so far. Next.
This won't be hard.
No, and actually it'll be really easy right there and right there. Right? Next. So the more unstable the surface,
And I came out for this on purpose.
I know. Okay, the more unstable, he's already anticipating. So now, now he's the guy anticipating the jump. I just have to go like that, and you already start setting up,
Right, exactly.
in your habit. But your habit.
I'm getting head shy with it.
you're holding your breath when you have that jump.
Yeah.
Really,
Okay. Yeah.
right? Okay, next. So here right, that big breath when he gets off that one. But here we still see that same pattern over and over.
Yeah.
And so it serves you to a point and then you run it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make it change. Let's start from here. Because you have to think about when you're throwing that shoulder back that far, your weight's dropping back.
Absolutely.
Okay, well now you've got a weight dropping back and your horse is going forward.
Yes.
Okay? We'd rather you stayed with your horse.
Right. For
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
That's the idea.
Yeah, okay, so step on the pad. We're gonna make a little change.
Okay.
Soften the knees a little. Good. Hold over my thumb. Good. Rest on my hand here, and then let your hips sink back. So don't tuck your back. Okay, rest on my hand. Rest here. Yep. And when I push, you're solid.
Yeah.
Totally solid.
Right.
And I can push as hard as I like.
Yeah.
Okay, next. And we have to start with the lower back. We can't go to the upper body right away because we got to build from the bottom. Okay, here I'm going to take it.
Right.
Right? Line. I'm going to take you every time. Because there's something he's done with his feet, and so I'm going to take him every single time. And he's strong, and he tries really hard so he can stay. Okay, so we're going to go to the pink ones because that will solve this.
Okay.
Okay, bring your feet a little closer together. We slide the pads together. Rest on my hand. Hold at the hip a little. There you go. Now you're solid.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's something that the pink pads let you do that you couldn't find on the little rolls. Go to the next one. Yep, tiny fold at the hip. Solid.
Yeah.
In fact, stay back. Oh, you threw your hip forward, you're
Right.
going to be gone.
I did,
Okay,
yeah.
let the hips stay back. Oh, you threw your hip forward, you're going to be gone. You're going to let the hips stay back. And just meet. There you go.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now throw the
Right.
hip forward. And you're going to be gone.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So the hip going too far forward or too far back, both are not good. It has to meet the horse.
Right.
Okay? Next. Guess what? I'm going to take him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Real good reason why you were solid on the slants and you're not on this with the little rolls. What'd you do with your heels?
Drop.
That's right. Do it again. Drop your heels down. As soon as he drops the heels down, what happens in the knee? Goes
Yeah,
into extension.
okay.
His back is in extension. I'll take him every time.
Right.
Okay? Now think of the pod being centered on your foot.
Centered. So no
little
heels
more,
down.
little more into the arch on this. There you go.
Okay.
Bend the knees a little. Fold at the hip a
I can
little.
feel the difference already.
Fold at the hip a little.
Yeah.
And here, now when I push, rest on my hand. There you go. And feel your feet
So
now
the feet
actually
can
treadle.
pedal.
That's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Now jam the heels down.
Oh, right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Next. So, this gets us back to what is heels down. And
Yeah.
we've gotten into a brace jam position where the knee is an extension, and that's not what we're intending. It's a weight control, not pressure.
Gotcha.
From the medium. Okay? Yep. Oh, let the hips sink back a little. There you go, right there. Nice. Okay?
And I can feel the pressure there makes me more stable
Correct.
rather than making me.
Unstable.
Wasn't very good, I heard it.
Little fold of the
Yeah.
And it's okay for your toes hang down?
Absolutely.
It's totally okay.
And I feel your hand through my toes,
Correct.
basically.
Now let the hips stay back. So you can come and come from the front, but then you can really everybody down.
Right.
That's it, right there. You're super solid.
Yeah, I feel that.
Next one. Center of the foot. Okay? Because now what we can get to is the real function that the ankles should have, which is the ability to straddle. Okay? So the weight in the heel comes from the lower back, but the feet now, the ankle becomes a functional joint that can absorb motion. It's
Right.
like a brace joint. Okay? You have to let the hip come back a little. Oh, there's staying. The hip come back. Yep. Okay? Now, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Now treadle the feet.
Right.
Front back, together. Yep, no problem, right? And you're still solid.
And I'm still solid.
Next one. So here we have independent feet. Now we unify the feet, but it's yeah, nice. Feel how the
Yeah.
feet automatically treadle?
Right.
And you're going to be solid if I push and solid if I push. Cool. You can get back. Yep. Yeah, that's all right. Let the hips sink back, because that's there, right
Yeah.
there. Nice. So, yeah, and so this is what the balance drill can do for people is that so often we have this misconception of what we're supposed to be doing because we're trying to get a posture instead of a function.
Right.
And when you go to a balance trail, it becomes really, really obvious quickly. It breaks down the myth so fast. The hardest part for people is to actually accept that they have learned something. And they come back to me the next day and say, I don't have it. I'm like, of course you have it. Your brain is really smart. Because once you feel what's right in gravity, your nervous system recognizes that and it's going to latch on it. So it might be in different environments we have to show you it again.
Yes,
But
okay,
you've
right.
already learned the lesson of the course.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Any questions?
That's fantastic. No, yeah, can I keep you with me all the time to be adjusting my posture always?
Yeah, but that's the thing is, once you feel where this is, you don't need me to keep helping you because you've now figured out where it is. You know
the
it.
body can go there again.
It's that you think you need to repeat it, but the way I teach with a way that the brain recognizes because I put value on it. I knock you off balance, and next thing you know, you're solid. And no matter what your analytical mind tries to tell you, your motor cortex has got it.
Absolutely.
Yep. That was awesome. So thanks a lot for viewing and coming in. And I have a demo at 1:30 in the printer building, and then another one that's not listed at 5 o'clock. Judy's going to be my demo model at 5 o'clock in the demo room. And we'll tune in tomorrow for another live feed. So
Absolutely. We'll do another live feed tomorrow. If you guys haven't had a chance to ride with Wendy, you want to make sure that you check out her schedule. I've ridden with you a couple times now, not as much as I want to, because I'm an addict and I want to learn as much as I can, just like I know all of you do that are tuning in. So if you've got any questions about the things that we've done, please put those questions in the comment section below the video feed. And
I know I had some questions from yesterday, so we'll try and answer them later.
that'll be fantastic. We'll get to those questions later. And do we have a question of the day?
That's me.
Oh no, we put you on the spot again.
Again. What's the
Yesterday's
thing
was
that's most
awesome.
important to be stable in the saddle?
Here we go. Fantastic. Again, give your comments, your answers to that question in the comments section below. Please share this with your friends if you've enjoyed watching me get beat up by Wendy or if you found something insightful. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys.
Bye.